How many of you remember what you wanted to be when you were 8 years old? When I was 8 years old, I went from wanting to be an archaeologist who would one day discover the lost city of Atlantis, to being someone who wanted to rescue animals who were hurt, abused, and in need of love. Today, this person would be called an ACO. But when I was 8 years old, the term was dog catcher. The change came one morning walking to school when I and my brother came across a beautiful white German Shepherd. As we approached the dog to pet him, we noticed a horrible smell coming from him. As we took a closer look, we saw that around his neck where a chain or a collar had once been, there was now an open, festering wound that cut completely around the circumference of the dog's neck. That day at 8 years old, my plan became to rescue every animal that did not have a home, and to buy a farm where I could take care of them all myself. I knew that this is how I wanted to spend the rest of my life. I could not wait to tell my mother. When she got home that evening, I sat down next to her and I told her, "Mama, I want to be a dog catcher." She looked down at her son and smiled and said, "Do you mean a veterinarian?" I said, "No, a dog catcher." With a smile still on her face, she said, "Why is that, Damon?" And I told her all about my plan to rescue the animals and about buying a farm for them all to live on. She listened attentively, and when I was done, she said to me, "That's really nice, but don't tell people that, all right?" "Why, I asked. And she said, "Because you're smart, Mom, and you don't have to be a dog catcher." And without missing a beat, I looked up at her and I said, "But I want to be a dog catcher." That was the short of our conversation and the beginning of my journey into the fog. In life, the fog that I refer to is not that which is caused by adverse weather conditions, although it can cloud our vision just as much. The fog that I refer to is one of two acronyms that I've created. This one stands for the forces of outside guidance. These are the hopes, dreams, expectations, and aspirations that are not our own, but those that other people impose on our lives. Not just our friends and close family, but there are also the influences of our peers, the media, and our own bad choices and decisions. The fog surrounds us on every side. It takes away our ability to judge where we are and sometimes who we are. The fog that my mother introduced me to is one that was created from the hopes and dreams that a parent has for their child. But it introduced inside of me a chain reaction of thoughts that clouded my mind for years. One of which was that not all jobs are created equal. And if not all jobs are created equal, what a fog that caused in my life. On the one hand, being told you can be anything you want to be. And on the other, being asked, why on earth would you want to be that? Have you ever encountered the fog in your life? The fog can take the form of anything: advice, money, drugs, fame, self-esteem problems, anger, fear, and so many more. Tonight, I'm going to give you 3 tools to help you fight the fog of any situation, guaranteed. Most of you have heard the phrase that you must fight fire with fire. So I have found that you must fight the fog with the power of fog. When you are faced with the forces of outside guidance, you must fight them by using the power of my second acronym, focusing on greatness. You see, inside of each of us, there is a force that is greater than the world around us, and greater than any fog that you can ever encounter. Inside of each of us, there is a great light that will see us through the trials of any fog. You must be able to focus on the greatness of that incredible light inside of you. Now, anyone can lose focus when they are in the thick of the fog. So what I would like to do now is give you my 3 C's to help you see your way through the fog when you encounter it on the journey of life. The first C is conviction. You must have conviction in your life. Conviction is a firm set of guiding beliefs or principles. The second C is claim. You must stake a claim in your life. To stake a claim means to take possession of something as the rightful owner. And the third C is control. You must take control in your life. To take control means to take the power over. Those are my 3 C's to help you see your way through the fog when you encounter it on the journey of life. Now that you have heard my 3 C's, I know that you can see how they will help you as you fight the forces of outside guidance and remain focused on your greatness. As I close, I would really like for you to remember to fight the fog with the fog. So please, repeat after me. I will fight the forces of outside guidance.
I will fight the forces of outside guidance.
And remain focused on my greatness.
And remain focused on my greatness.